on.
Hello.
Hello. Well, there's nobody in the there's nobody on the show or thing tonight, so yeah, I think we can wait till they come in.
All right. Well, what was the question that you're going to ask?
Me?
Yeah.
I've forgotten. I forgot. Totally forgot. Oh, I'll ask you later. I'll ask you off here.
Okay.
It's yeah. So just waiting to see. Oh, we've got two people there. Good evening, Annette. I hope you're doing well there, Nettie. Good to have you in. We've got two people there at the moment. I don't know who the second one is. If you want to come in and say hello, there's three of them now. So welcome. First and foremost, I'll have to apologise on behalf of Vivian because she's running late. Something to do with road works. Can't be asked.
Again, that old chestnut.
Yeah, she can't be asked. I don't know, that old chestnut. Yeah. Road work.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
So you've got us for the foreseeable future until she materialises. I'm sure she will, but she's running a bit late, as I say. So apologies on her behalf. So this evening, as you can see, we're going to be talking about ghostly husbands and wives. We were hoping for Vivian to kick this off because we just been chatting beforehand. We haven't really got a clue. There's a couple of there's one particular story that I've got. But yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. Hi, Rita.
Hey, Rita. Hey, wife. I gotta say wife.
So we'll have to see what happens. So how are you boys? Are you all right this evening? This wonderful evening? Excellent. You had a good weekend?
Working.
Slow. That's the best. I like slow weekends. I like a slow weekend. I do not like busy weekends. What about you, Jay?
I was working until Monday morning, so...
Oh, bloody hell, mate. I bet you're knackered, aren't you?
Yeah.
Catching up now.
Yeah.
So, yes. So, ghostly husbands and wives. Now, have either of you boys got any stories or any, nuggets of information about ghostly husbands and wives?
It's only what I've seen on telly, really. It's nothing. It's pretty much. I haven't really heard of it. It's not. I don't believe in it. 'Cause, you get people going, "Oh, you can marry someone or do this or do that." I don't kind of believe in it, if that makes sense.
No, I don't give you much credence, to be honest.
So you don't
think? Sorry, Garrett, go on, mate.
So you don't think like if a husband dies before a wife is usually the case?
No, I believe in that, but I don't believe in when people say, "Oh, I'm married to a pirate," or "I'm married, I'm married to someone else." That I don't believe in. I don't understand it. Do you know what I mean? But I do believe if someone dies in a house, like they're married, then I do think they will stick to the house and haunt it. I do believe in that.
Yeah.
I do believe that they will carry on like day-to-day life, but they're not there.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'll go along with that completely. I don't give much credence to people who, as Viv said, the guy who married or the woman who married a pirate.
No, I don't believe in that.
And they got divorced from him. Go ahead.
And they got divorced from him, apparently. I don't know how that works. I don't know any church that would do that. But yeah, I don't know. Each their own. And she probably wasn't hurting anybody. So, good luck to her. If that's what she does, that's what she does, and she's not hurting anybody. Who am I to judge her on that?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
But but I don't really give it much credence. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I don't really give it personally. Don't give it much credence.
No.
Have you got any stories that are relative to it, Eric?
Not really, but it's like hey Robert.
Hi, Robert.
But like I was saying, I mean, you got to think about it. There's got to be somewhere, even if people aren't necessarily reporting them, that their grandma and grandpa were married for 80 years or 60 years or whatever it is, and the husband died, and then the wife died the next day. Just because of the loss. You got to wonder if they're not together haunting that place, or at least when people talk about residual, you know, that
Yeah, the
memory.
visual haunting, yeah.
I'll be honest though, imagine that you're married to somebody for 50, 60 years, you had nothing but earache from her, then you die and you're stuck with her.
Well, yeah.
I mean, could you imagine? It can't be anything worse than that, can there? It's like, I can't get away. I can't get a break. Can't get away from her. But yeah, I agree with that. I think that there's a lot of, you know, I can see that. I can understand that, comprehend that. I think that's probably right that these couples do obviously get together after this life and then carry on in the next.
Yeah.
But there's a story that I heard of actually was quite relative to tonight, which is it's going back to probably, I think it was the start of the latter part of the 19th century, beginning of the 20th century. And there was this young girl and she was due to marry this guy. It's a true story. It's like, you know, it was verified. And oh, she should be in a bit, Robert. She's running late, mate. She's running late. She's stuck at traffic and what have you. Roadworks. She's probably pissed up with gin somewhere. But the story goes that she was due to marry this young guy, and he went to work, and they were due to get married at the weekend or what have you, and he ended up getting killed at work. Not sure how. I think he was a miner or something. I'm not sure. I seem to remember it was along there. It was along those lines anyway. And he got killed at work, and she was so devastated that to get her through it and over it, that they decided to take her to the churchyard at night and give her a marriage ceremony over the grave, you know? Yeah. And they did exactly that. And she bucked up after that. She got fine, and she kind of got back onto an even keel. And she was talking about her husband as though he was still living. And people thought, oh, well, she's losing it. She's not quite right. She's having all sorts of episodes, and there's something going wrong with her. But, you know, if that's what it's going to be, that's what it's going to be. We just have to keep an eye on her and look after her and make sure she's okay. But it did turn out that there were times when people would hear her talking, walking along the road or what have you, and if she was out of sight, then a man would reply. So it would be the voice of a man that would be replying to her. And she'd been heard on indoors. People passing the house had heard her having a full conversation with a man who wasn't there. Well, he was, but I guess, but he was in spirit form. And and then when she died, obviously she got buried with him, and that was the end of that. But I can see that. I think I can see that. Some people are so connected, you know, so much in love, particularly, you know, these youngsters, that they do, that connection never dropped. And obviously, you know, they thought they'd do the best thing for her and get her married to him, even though he passed under sort of, you know, under skies of night. And you know, he ended up being with her. That's the way that this meant. That's the way the story. I read the story, and I thought it was a lovely story. You know, it's like Ken Dodd married on his deathbed to the tax man. Yeah.
Well,
plus Ken Dodd's dog's dead.
Here in my house, there's supposed to be an older man and woman here. Haven't heard them, haven't seen them. Well, I've seen something, but I don't know if that's what it was or not, because, you know, I don't do that in my house. But that's what some people that are sensitive have told me twice. People have said that.
How old's your property then? Is it a quite old one, or?
Yeah, it's an older one. It's an older house. It still has the original copper or the steel piping. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think there's every relevance that the people would still live, because the thing is, they probably still see it as their home, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, and I've had a few mediums that have said to me over the years that when people move into a property, that the visitors or the people that are still there, the spirit from the spirit world, still see it as their property, but they still see it as it was.
Yeah, in their time, in their history and time. Yeah,
exactly. And there was a story I heard about, which again was verified. It was verified. It was a story about this woman, this family that lived in this house in London, and yet there was still a family that lived upstairs, but the family there was nobody up there.
No.
But they could still hear the family up there.
Yeah.
And even myself and Viv, we went to a skeptics night, which was quite interesting. And there was a guy there who was a psychologist, but he was a university. He was a professor of psychology, and he said that at his property, at his home, that what had happened back in the 30s, I think it was the 30s, he said, the husband had shot the wife and killed her.
Mm.
And then he turned the gun on himself, but he didn't manage to kill himself. He did die later on, but not from the injuries from the gunshot.
Yeah.
But he said they're still there, and they answer him.
Mm.
So he'll say good morning, and they will say good morning back or good afternoon.
Mm.
But he just found it intriguing and interesting. He wasn't freaked out by it.
No.
Hiya, William.
Will.
I hope you're doing well, bud.
Yeah.
Hiya, Sarah.
No, Sarah.
See ya. Viv's not here before anybody asks. She's running late. She will be in this evening at some point.
Yeah, running late.
But she's at the old gym palace necking it. So if she comes on, she'll probably be half cut anyway. But yeah, so that was, I mean, I found it quite interesting that, a psychologist who generally wouldn't give that sort of house room was admitting to it in front of public that, but she's just running late, William, just running late. That he was, he was saying that he was having conversations. And born in the same house, died in the same house. His ghost will be in that house.
Mm.
You got a bit of an obsession with Ken Dodd tonight, haven't you, Rob?
Yeah.
Have you got your tickling stick, Rob?
I think there's
So,
some
yeah.
like Civil War stories like that too, where the soldiers go off to and get killed on the battlefield, and then they come back as a spirit and is haunting the wife, or there to see the wife.
It's true. I saw a thing. I can't think what it was now. It was a kid in America, and he lived. He lived on his farm somewhere with his mum, and they lived on this farm. And he used to get woken up by a Civil War soldier that used to stand in the. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? This Civil War soldier that used to he'd operate in his room.
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't work it out. He was this young guy, but they worked out that there was a battle that had gone on around there. But it also transpired that he never realised, but when they did some research into his family history, there was the soldier that he was seeing, they think was probably related to him.
Yeah.
So it's just all weird and wonderful things. Who knows what goes on? Who knows? It's just the more I think about it, the more it hurts my head, to be honest with you. Because you think, I've got all these, like all of us, I surmise and I've got all these ideas and I come up and I theorize and I think about what it could be this, it could be that, could be X, Y, and Z. But at the end of the day, it may be nothing to do with that at all. It may be something entirely different. But we just work on guesswork, don't we?
Yeah.
In the hope that we can hit a nugget of gold and truth. But who knows? Who knows what's going on, But it's better to deal with the dead, I think, than most of the living, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know that.
Well,
it's interesting.
I heard an interesting thing the other day. I was watching some stuff on Facebook, and this guy was talking about, okay, you're in heaven all the time. And this that we're living in right now, and the body that you're living in, is God's reality, or whoever runs everything's reality. So basically, yes, if you say you're living in a alternate reality, you are technically.
Yeah. I think that's probably right. Actually, I do believe that there's. I'll give like this. You got the holographic universe as well, haven't you? What's that? They do stay for a while after they pass on. Yeah, exactly, Nettie. Exactly. And I honestly don't think that they ever venture that far from you. I don't think that the next world is as far away as we think it is. We've got this image in our head that obviously we brought up with through church, thinking it's beyond whatever.
Yeah.
But think we'd be surprised at how close it actually is. And I think we're rubbing shoulders with it all the time, which is why it bleeds through sometimes,
Yep.
Yeah.
just interesting, isn't it? It's intriguing, you know. I mean, there's another thing that it's like, you know, the whole dimension thing. You know, I find that intriguing as well. It's, you know, it's not. I genuinely don't think that people die. I think that they metamorphose into something entirely different, or something different. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, because your body's all energy to begin with, and that energy can't be destroyed. It just moves on. So
it moves on. It moves on.
So I think that the whole thing with you ever watched Stargate, you know, where they ascend into a higher being? I think that's what happens.
Yeah, it could very well be that. It could absolutely be that. You know, I think there's got to be, when you've got so many people that have got a vested interest in it, and they've done so much research into it, and they come up with all different equations and ideas, there's got to be a grain of truth in there somewhere.
Yeah.
There's got to be something somewhere, because not everybody can experience things, and it can't all be put down to, oh, it's just a coincidence or it's a mishap or what have you. Hiya, Nicola. My mum, when she was ready to pass, told me things he told her, and it was not possible. Yeah, see, exactly that.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's interesting. It really is.
Yeah.
Which is why I think a lot of doctors now are doing a lot of research into people that are on their deathbed, you know, or close to it. People that are ill, bless them, you know, God bless them. But they're doing a lot of research into it to see what, you know, trying to break it down, what happens, and what experiences these people have whilst they're going through that. Yeah. I suppose going through that experience.
Yeah.
But it is interesting. I mean, I've been like my dad. I remember my dad talking about things when he was dying, and he was, you know, his mum was there. He's like some of his family were there, and friends were there, and you know, and he was experiencing things and seeing things that we couldn't see with the naked eye in the room that he was in. But it was real to him. Hiya, William. I hope you and your good lady wife are doing well. But yeah, it's intriguing. It's all, as William would say, he's absolutely spot on. It's all vibration.
Yeah.
It's all vibration. And I think that's all it is, really. I don't think there's anything other than that to it, really. You know, but that in itself is amazing. You know. But you know, it's getting away from the spirit world as well, and looking at things like the cryptid world, you know. Yeah. And that's got my head in a spin lately, because there's so many. I keep, and I suppose everybody does, you keep theorizing and you keep trying to come up with ideas as to what's happening. Like, you know, there seems to be a big increase in the amount of cryptids now that are appearing over here that people have experiences with. And these are people that have got no connection to the cryptid world or the woo-woo world at all, not like us. These are just ordinary, normal, run-of-the-mill people that
not only that,
having these experiences.
They're police officers, firefighters, military.
Yeah.
All coming out saying, yeah, we've seen this. We've ran into them.
Yeah. I think there's a big thing at the minute, isn't there? They were talking about a lot of them, they seem to be coming forward now. A lot of these, like, national park rangers.
Yeah, the rangers are coming forward now, aren't they?
Yeah, and saying, look, you know, there are things going on out there. We don't really know, and we're told to either cover them up, or we're kept in the dark, you know. But there are things that we do know that are out there, and we experience them. And I think they're coming forward now, and they're sort of whistleblowing. But it's interesting. It is interesting. It's frightening as well, because I don't know what's happening at the minute, because there does seem to be a big, I don't know, there seems to be an uptake or an upturn in the amount of the amount of experiences people are having with these creatures.
Well, I think what it is, the upturn is the fact that people aren't that afraid to say something anymore, just because of America coming out saying, yeah, there's aliens.
Yeah, it could be that. It could be that. It's like they were saying the other day, there's a doctor, he's a physicist. What is it? Well, the astrophysicist, this guy. Indian guy. Very, very clever, as you can imagine, very intelligent. And he's discovered that within it's kind of in our, it's hundreds of light years away, but or thousands of light years away, but it's quite close to us, apparently. and there's a planet there, and he's discovered certain molecular structure of, I can't think what it was, a certain gas on it, which means that life could be there. And he said I couldn't sleep for a week. And I talked to Hazel, and I said to Hazel, you know, the thing is, I don't need to see one to know that there's life out there.
No.
I don't need to experience it or see. I know it's out there. I know it's there because it has to be, you know. I think to think that it isn't is quite an arrogant thing.
Well, you know,
go on, mate. Sorry.
You know what scientists are saying now? There's 27 super planets out in our solar system.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
27.
Yeah.
One of them's got to have life, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Higher than us.
And then you couple that, they reckon now that there's something like 14 dimensions.
Yeah.
They think that they've got 14, or they think they've honed it down to 40 at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think with all those dimensions and all those intergalactic, what have you, the planetary system around us in the galaxy, there's, you know, who knows? It's just, I think you're right. I think what you've said, absolutely spot on, Eric. I think you're absolutely, yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I think you're right, Eric. What you say, people are coming forward now. I think, and that's it. People years ago would be reluctant to say anything for fear of ridicule, wouldn't they? And police officers would be frightened to say anything for fear of losing their job. Pilots wouldn't say anything a few years ago because as soon as they mentioned that they'd seen an ET or they'd seen something on the you know, the starboard side of the airplane, they were taken off duty and put on behind a desk.
Yeah.
And then assessed for mental treatment, you know, and it's but now they are. And it's accepted now, you know.
But yeah, I agree with William on this.
I'm not sure as much of an increase in activity, but with social media, we hear about it much more often, repeatedly. Yeah, it could be that, William. It could. But over here, there is a massive upturn in the amount of experiences that people are having. These are like ordinary people. It's on. I mean, it's been on like daytime TV. They, you know, news channels and what have you that they've come out with it. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, we're all made from stardust.
That's what I said too.
Yeah,
I believe that.
we're all part of it.
You know, when I was reading, I was watching this one show, the guy was talking about, yeah, we did have our DNA change. They proved it scientifically that at one point in history we had our DNA changed, so we wouldn't live as long.
Yes, I think it's easier than we think as well. I think it's quite easy to change and manipulate DNA, more so than we actually give it, you know, credence for it. It's because there's more paranormal groups. Yeah, it could be that. Yeah. Do you know what, Nicola? I think we know. I think what they're not saying is actually saying.
Yeah.
What they're not telling us is they're telling us, I think. And I don't think, to be honest with you, if they said tomorrow, if it came out and they went, oh, yeah, there's aliens and they have been visiting us, that wouldn't bother me. It's like, oh, well.
No.
Okay,
Well, like you said, that's what they did here.
Yeah.
And they were upset that no one was in shock.
Yeah.
We've been saying it for years.
Yeah.
Even before the government came out with it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, yeah, well, that's, you know, it's old news now, isn't it, really?
How's it going to change my life, honey? I already knew that.
Yeah, exactly. It makes no difference, does it? It makes no difference whatsoever.
Nope.
It'd be interesting to find out why they've not been telling people. And I don't think it's because they're frightened of panic. I think it's something else. I have a question about DNA change. I've not heard of it, and we traced DNA back tens of thousands of years.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but they can. The molecular structure of it, I think they can change, can't they? Now, with nuclear overlapping and what happened, have you?
And these were top scientists that were saying it too. So,
yeah. Who knows what they can do? Who knows? And that with some of these creatures that we're seeing might be coming purely and simply from that, from buggering about with DNA. You know?
Yeah.
Who knows? It's in a, you know, I'll get to the point sometimes where I think, you know, it's I love the paranormal and I love it, but sometimes you think, I wish I hadn't gone down that route.
Yeah,
it's screwing me
You're
up more
opening
than
up
it,
another
you know.
gate, aren't you?
Yeah, it's like a drug, isn't it? It's like once you get your hooked into it, it's like you can't, you know, you start thinking. I've got to the point now where I don't really go something's good. How shocking would it be to find out they look just like us, not what we believe they look? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. You know, I think that it's an interesting subject, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no, I don't think it would shock most people. Wouldn't be give a toss. Just carry on normal, you know. Still got your bills to pay. You still got to work.
Yeah.
Makes no real big changes. I don't know where Viv is.
I don't know.
She's been abducted by aliens.
She's down the pub.
Yeah.
She's having a chat with Bigfoot.
Aliens got a big probe up Harris.
I think there's some higher being. I don't know if there's a God, but because there's no scientific proof that there is a God. It's all based on belief.
Yeah, exactly. I got stopped in town earlier. Funny enough, with two lads from America come over here for the year or whatever they do. And he's like, "Do you believe?" I was like, "Not really, no."
What that means.
No, it's, you know, so it's my choice. You don't, you know, you're pushing people now to believe in it. You're not.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. But it's, you know, it's everybody finds their own route, don't they?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I loved the original one. I loved. I didn't really like the second one.
I love the original one.
The original
I think I'm too young for that.
Hi, Irene.
I think I'm too young for that.
You would be. That was back in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was back in the 80s.
That was really good.
I'm 84, so yeah.
I used to fancy the woman in it. That's why I used to watch it.
Oh, she can't sleep.
Can't sleep.
Oh, no, can't sleep.
Oh, God.
Yes, absolutely, William. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
I don't know what that is.
Couldn't agree more. Yeah. Oh, that's why I remember that. She did eat a bird, didn't she? I got a few birds in my time. Anyway, we won't go down that route. But yeah, I don't know. But as for ghostly husbands and wives, what a load of old bollocks.
I mean, you can't, well, you can apparently marry a ghost, but, you know, I don't see the point in it. Why?
Well, no. What's the purpose of it? You know? No purpose of it, is there? No point to it, you know?
And if you stay married to a ghost, if you die, do you stay with that ghost?
I want the ghost to attach itself to me if there is one. Like the one that was attached itself to them people up north for the garage and kept bringing a load of money in.
Yeah.
Like, so go and get a load of money. And he comes back and put a load of money in the house. It's like, that's the sort of ghost I want.
Yeah.
Speaking about attachment, you're lucky that guy didn't attach to you that you were talking to.
He probably did, but I don't know. He probably has, but he's probably still talking to me, but I'm like, just ignore him. That was a weird one. That was a very, very weird one, that is.
I can imagine.
I still think that I'm still reluctant to think he was a spirit, even though everybody said he was. They think he was, and nobody else saw him.
Yeah,
I'm still reluctant to think that he was.
Well, apparently it's happened before. So I've heard another one, somebody else talking like that too, where they were talking to someone and the person wasn't really there.
That's true, Nettie. Yeah, I've heard of people talking to spirits and nobody else. There was one over here, wasn't there, that had won a fancy dress competition, and then they found out. Well, it was like there was no woman that entered it like that, and they found out that the spirit that haunted the place was exactly the same as the one that won the competition.
Yeah,
but apparently she didn't. How would your spirit enter a freaking?
Oh, I don't know.
Mental, isn't it?
Yeah,
absolutely mental. But yeah,
you take over for a second, Dan. I gotta do something real quick.
Go on, mate. You're all right. As you can see, not only don't we haven't got Viv tonight, we haven't got Low, but you probably didn't notice that.
You horrible bastard.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean, Viv was talking about one. I mean, you've probably heard it from Viv before, haven't you, Jay? Viv was talking about one woman who married a pirate, ghost pirate.
Yeah, I have heard us. Yeah,
and then there was the woman who got pregnant by a ghost. It was a
Yeah.
ghost baby, wasn't it? So what the what's going on?
I just it went in, but I think it went out the other ear, like, you know.
Yeah, best thing for it to do, really. But yeah, it's odd. It's odd. It's just odd, isn't it? But people are odd, aren't they? People are odd.
Yeah.
Where's Eric gone? He's not been abducted as well, has he? Yeah, absolutely. He crackpots. 100% crackpots. But Eric has gone for the dump. He's left the building for a dump.
I'm coming back.
Yes, The Entity. Absolutely, William. Good
Oh,
film,
what
actually.
did you say? Didn't miss.
What was that?
No, I was just wondering what I missed.
Oh. No, we were saying that you went to the toilet.
Yeah. Actually, I had to throw up if anybody really wanted to know.
You had a what?
Throw up.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, my stomach is so small that sometimes it affects what I eat.
Oh, feel sorry for you, bud.
Yeah.
Do you know what, William? The field is full of interesting people. Weird, mad, interesting people. I love most of them. But they are mad.
Oh, that's a lie. No, that.
They're mad as a box of frogs, and I love every single one of them. I had one of them shouting at me across the field one night. Shouting at me, she was, I'm over here! I'm over here! I'm over here! I'm here! Dan, I'm over here! And I thought, blimey, she's loud. And then when I walked up to the door, I was 2 foot away from her, she was still shouting. He was like, hello, Dan! I thought, fuck, I thought she just, while he was away. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Any of you guys out there know any stories about ghostly husbands and wives?
Because us three haven't.
No. We've exhausted our whole repertoire now of husbands and wives that are of the spirit.
Yeah, it's kind of hard when the most intelligent person of the group is not here.
Yeah.
Hello? James laugh. Yeah, they got church and talk to themselves. They do, yeah. They do, Robert. But no, I don't know any stories about ghosty husbands and wives.
No.
Oh.
Well,
What else can we talk? What other bollocks stuff should we talk about?
I don't know, anything you want to now. Spend a half an hour. Like the other day, we spent 10 minutes talking about, what was it? Whatever the last subject was.
EEPs, wasn't it?
Yeah, EVPs or EMF. What is EMF?
Yeah,
what is the EMF? Yes. EVPs. Now, there's an interesting subject. We won't, Rita. We won't. Although we've got one lined up for him at some point soon. What's that? William says, I've often joked that the only guys that ask me out have been dead for years. I explain the difference. Exactly, Robert. EMF. Yes, EVPs. Now, that is a subject that is close.
That is a very interesting subject.
It's amazing. Amazing subject. I was looking at these spirit radios that people use. And
but that's not EVP though.
No. Just talking about spirit radios, and the one thing they don't realise, these radios, they use them to, and they use these ghost radios, call them what you want, and they use them to scan different radio stations in the hope that they can pick up. But that wasn't the original use of it. No. The original use of it was just scanning white noise.
Yeah.
And the answers were coming through static. They weren't coming through radio stations because obviously that opens up a whole box of worms, doesn't it, really? Because you're picking up radio stations, you know? Yeah. Whereas with the white noise, it's unarguable. If you get in a voice coming through white noise or static, and the answer is relevant to the question that you give, then you know you're looking at an anomaly there, a real, possibly speaking to the spirit world. And Yeah, that's the thing with these ghost boxes. People use them, but they're not using them in the proper manner. Yeah, exactly, William. And I don't know really why people use them. You're much better off using a sort of using white noise.
Mm.
And
well, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, because the original radio is tubes.
Yes.
And yeah, I could see how you would get a voice coming through the old radios, that had the crystals in it and stuff like that. But
yeah, they had crystal sets as well, didn't
Crystals,
they?
yeah.
And I think the one is a geranium diode,
mm-hmm.
which used to cause, people used to. It's part of was it part of a Roundive equipment? It was the geranium diode that was in it that you could that would create the noise. But it's interesting. But then I do know a woman actually. I've got a few of them, but I know a particular woman who has worked with not just white noise, but she's worked with brown noise, blue noise. She's worked for the whole lot, and she's had some pretty bloody good stuff through the static, through brown noise, which is I'd like to see people more use that. I think. Let's start with the movie, the one that gets sucked at the teeth.
Oh yeah.
No, that was no. Do you know what it was? I think it was an American scientist. He used it and he got in contact with his wife, and she passed on for a few years. I can't think of the guy's name. American fella, scientist. Groundbreaking. He was. Can't think of his name. Groundbreaking. And it was him. He He'd come up with this idea. Going back to the. This is going back sort of.
Are you talking about the Frank's box?
I'm talking about white noise, using static.
Yeah, but there's this guy that invented the Frank's box. There's only like 7 of them, 14 of them, something like that in the world today. He invented it.
But it's the original guy. The guy who came up with the idea was an American scientist. Can't think of the fella's name. And he wanted to. I can't think his name now. But he wanted to make contact with his wife. And he'd researched everything and he'd gone into it and he thought, well, maybe you can do it through this. And he used white noise. And he was the one who believes, well, he swears he'd made contact with his wife via the white noise, which I thought was really interesting. I must find out more about him. He's an interesting guy. Really interesting fellow.
Well,
I must find out a lot more.
One was originally invented was to communicate with the dead. So.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that we use today was Skinwalker Ranch. That's an interesting one as well.
That's a whole new can of worms right there. That is.
I mean, I didn't realise that it was Bigelow, wasn't it? He sold it on, didn't he?
He sold it. He bought it from an old rancher or older rancher, and then he did his investigation on Discovery for the longest time, and then now he sold it off again. So
and apparently there've been so many servicemen that have ended up ill there, and a lot of people. They said the thing with that ranch is that the energies or the whatever they are entities are following people home, and you only have to visit. Yeah, you don't even have to go. You don't have to go there and get involved with it. You just have to pass through.
Oh wow!
And if you pass through and they can attach themselves to you and they follow you home and do all sorts of weird and wonderful things. What about do you think they work for the state? Yeah, absolutely, Annette. I think anything like that would.
There's a tour right next to it that you can go to, and they can take you along the outer parts of the ranch, and it's just as or even more active than the actual ranch itself.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like to go near it, to be honest with you. I really don't. It's an interesting. Something came out the other day as well. They were talking about these servicemen, and they were saying that there's certainly in America, there's documentation about a lot of servicemen that have gone up to or been close or in proximity of working alongside or near these craft that they allegedly got, and this is a great big general or something. Or he's quite high up. He's come out and said that there's actually Hi, Viv.
Hello.
There's actually a lot of documentation where a lot of these servicemen have gone near these craft and they've either died or they've ended up very ill.
Yeah.
So it is giving something off.
Yeah.
Hello, Viv.
Hello.
How are you?
What time?
Night.
What time's this?
1940. 20 to 8.
She went to school.
Yeah. We
Unlike
didn't.
the rest of us. It's interesting that.
I
Nicola.
bet it did. I bet it did, innit?
I did, yeah, I did. I said she was on it. She's caning it.
We don't like grass.
Ginning it up.
Yeah, I think so too.
Netty your grass.
You leave her alone.
I'm not allowed anywhere near her, am I? Because what's his name get the hump with me?
Yeah.
Who?
What's his name?
Oh, right.
He become him. Oh, God, for our nan.
So what was you saying, Dan? Carry on.
They could be. You know what, Rob? It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're just saying. We talk about. We've been through the whole spiel. We went through. We've exhausted ghostly husbands and wives because we did about 10 minutes, 15 minutes on that, and that we didn't have much. I even trotted up the one about the ghost pirate that you mentioned earlier, the one the ghost pirate and the ghost baby and what have you, and that's done.
And the divorce.
We'll talk about divorce.
Yeah.
Talk about other crap as well, and just talking about what was the last thing we were talking about, boys?
I don't know, you were saying something about Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, just about Skinwalker Ranch and that, and then we were I was talking about the amount of servicemen. I didn't realise that there's documentation. This guy came out, General or something in America, it's General. He's come out that
I'm looking at Dan's face. And he's got sort of orange from there down.
I've noticed that. And look at his arms, look.
What have you been doing?
Go up like that with
Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
It's
the shadow in the light.
Oh, it's a shadow from the... It looked like you got a orange arm and an orange face from there down.
Suntan. I thought you had a ginger beard at first.
Ginger beard. I know. Girl has got a ginger beard.
I thought you was turning into an Oompa Loompa. I was going to sing that Oompa Loompa song to you, Dan.
Oompa Loompa did liar. We're down the carrots. I could very well be that, Rob. I've been shoving too many up my old Irish. William Beck, I'm always sceptical of for-profit media, but I've checked and I've had former high-level state leaders on. Travis is supposedly part of the government's new UFO report. Is he? But I noticed that some of his degrees are from universities that no one's heard of, and some mail-order type. Strange way to get PhDs in astrophysics. Yeah, that's the truth, William. You just can't tell who's on the level and who's not. Absolutely.
I just want to say that Eric's looking mighty fine tonight. He's looking fresh. I don't know what he's done differently, but yeah, he's looking good.
He's looking hot to trot. I'm looking like an Oompa Loompa, apparently.
I look like I've been through a hedge backwards.
And Jay is just his sexy self, you know.
Yeah, Jay's his hot self.
With his new hairdo.
And I look like a pin-up Oompa Loompa.
It's only where the sun's shining through, most probably going through your curtains.
Yeah.
It's not well. It's because we
can you see it though? Can you see it on? Can you look on the camera?
It looks like I've washed my face in. I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like I've washed my face in spaghetti bolognese.
Fuck the fork.
Fuck the fork. Head down.
He used a ghost fork.
Yes. I have a snorkel that goes out of it. I'm breathing it at the same time.
Oh, dear.
He did. He said Queen. That weren't the words you used, Robert, was it? It was a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
You're talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was slagging you on something chronic.
Well, what do you expect from a Rabsy Nesbit?
So yeah, so that was it really.
I've not recovered from Sunday. I'm still knackered.
Oh, tell us about Sunday. That'll go in the last 15 minutes. Tell us about Sunday.
Not even that.
I met the Bigfoot people. Bigfoot. And what did I learn?
Nothing.
Fuck all.
But it was worth the trip.
Yeah.
I had a great time. I treated myself
and that's what matters.
I treated myself to a cushion.
Ooh. Nice. Big cushion for Bigfoot.
Big cushion for a big arse. Big fat arse on a Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. So that's good. What else did you get yourself in? Did you get yourself anything else?
It's nearly 15 minutes, isn't it?
You didn't get. You got yourself a cushion, and that was it.
I got myself a cushion. I got myself a book.
A book. Oh, nice.
Yeah, see,
excellent. That's Daniel's book. Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, Daniel gave it to me, so
that's good. She's going to see a Bigfoot going up the M6.
Oh yeah, it's a phone number. And I've been collecting phone numbers.
Nice.
It's all right. The husband knows about it. It's fine.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah. How did it go? Was it good? It was good, wasn't it?
It was good. Oh, hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Morning to you.
Morning, Kelly. That's early.
What's you getting up so early in the morning? Why are you getting so up?
Yeah.
Just to watch us.
I doubt it. Parker, you half love yourself, don't you?
She's put us on to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
What's the weather like over there on Second Falls? Don't tell us.
No, don't tell us. Gonna cry.
She's in
Oh,
pain.
bless you, Kelly. Oh, bless you.
Well,
we'll make you
laugh.
Soon.
We'll make you laugh and hopefully be just the medicine you need to get rid of it.
Yeah. You'll be pissing
Especially
yourself in a minute. I'm
looking
going to get
at
my arms out.
It would be.
Oh, it's raining.
Mm-hmm.
Check us.
Oh, bless you.
Well,
I
learned. 45 made me tired.
Well, I did learn that it doesn't matter who you are or from what walk of life, you can all do squatching. It's just a matter of going out for a walk in the woods and keeping your eyes and ears open. It can happen at any time to anyone for no given reason. It would just,
and we know it has, don't we?
But I've also found out, this is something I did learn, is you might not necessarily.
Not true, Kelly. Not true.
Look at Dan's face. Do you think he's got? It looks like he's been at the suntan lotion, doesn't it?
Does look like I've been
from here down.
Yeah. Swimming in bolognese.
So apparently, some of the this is some of the experts that were talking about it, but one of them in particular said they have never experienced.
I'm doing no squatting in the woods.
They've never experienced a Bigfoot as such, and they've heard something. Don't know what it is. They've never seen anything, never experienced anything, but they felt it.
Yes.
Now, feeling it is a different thing. I never knew that these guys that go out squatching, you can actually feel things happen before they actually do. You can feel it
in
coming.
America, you mean?
Yeah, they're feeling it.
They're
really coming before it actually happens.
Grizzly went out this last weekend to Ohio with a bunch of people, and they were saying, the group was saying that they were feeling stuff while it was happening. They heard knocks, growls, everything. So
yeah,
and that was his Grizzly's stomach.
Bless him.
Good, man.
Oh dear, kind of big. Don't squat in any bushes.
No.
No, stand up and do it. What was that noise? Has somebody got an Ovilus on?
No.
No.
I heard that too, but I don't know what it was.
Don't know, sounded like a knock.
Yeah, that's what worried me. And that would be my luck. And I'm going for a wee and then getting shot up the arse.
In fact, going back on what Robert said, he was saying that every single person there was armed.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes for an interesting time.
You'd need to, though, wouldn't you, if you're out in the woods?
But
for personal safety.
But do you really need to? This is the question. I mean, can it get aggressive because it can sense that you're carrying weapons? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't think it's for the Bigfoot. I think it's obviously for the bears and
everything
else there.
Well, bears, mountain lions, cougars, or not cougars, but
bear spray, tasers. You don't need guns. You don't need knives. You know.
I think it's people, isn't it? I would feel happy if I was out there with a gun if there were people out there.
Yeah.
Especially they're probably carrying. It wouldn't do me any favours for a load of conkers at them. Go away!
Just pick up some stones or lob some bricks at them. Take that.
Yeah, they are 10 feet tall. Some of them are massive, aren't they?
Some of them are really tiny. Look at the orang pang deck. That's not 10 feet tall.
Look at my what? Oh.
Your orang pang deck.
It's probably the same size as me.
Oh, dear. I've never heard of it, Todge being called a orang pang deck before.
It's my private name for it.
Have you?
Oh, look out, me rang pang deck's coming at you.
Oh, you beast!
Get ready, ladies. I've got my rang pang deck out.
If you would have said that to your wife, it would have been 2 less children than you have now.
I think she would have slapped him.
Oh, I can't go to the woods. Dan's been arrested again.
And if you're a lady...
I'm sorry, Mr. Winters. You're not going to find many cryptids hanging around these cars.
If you're a lady, you could call it your yowie.
Yeah. I couldn't you?
Let me get my orang pang deck out
and
and compare it to
your
yowie.
Do, Kelly. Keep in the pants.
Oh, dear. It's funny, right?
Shadows have seen more sun than my Willie.
It's funny though. I mean, talking of willies, this is just me being curious. Why has nobody ever noticed a Bigfoot's willy? I mean, surely if they're that big, surely he's got to have a humongous pecker.
He told you would be level with your head, wouldn't it? If you were close and he cracked a stiffy, you'd get knocked out.
But no, seriously, with other animals, you see it, you can't help but notice it. But why no? Even in like certain apes, you can see the, but you never notice it on these Bigfoots. And even when people have managed to get snippets and,
exactly,
you don't see nothing.
No.
How do we know it's hairy? It might be hairless.
It might be.
It's a good question, though. Oh, maybe when I speak to one of these experts, I'm going to ask the question.
Yeah. Do aliens have thingies?
I don't know.
Well, that's a very good point, isn't it?
Well, don't people get probed? They must have a thingy.
Yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I lost my teeth. Bigfoot turned around quickly in the woods and knocked all my teeth out. I took a knob to the face just for scientific curiosity.
Oh, God. I'm going to write this question down because I'm going to speak to Jonathan. He's shaking it.
Girl.
Yeah. Right, let me write that question down. Right.
That's all I've got left now, Kelly. A smile and memories.
Ain't got no teeth.
No teeth.
When we get Jonathan on our show, this question's going to him.
Do Bigfoot have willies?
Male,
Yeah.
Bigfoot willies.
Must have done. Dad's got no teeth.
I took one to the face.
Oh, God. I shouldn't have brought it up now.
Well, hey, there's a joke in there somewhere.
Hey!
Hey!
Very funny.
Oh, Bigfoot, eh?
It's got lots
Bigfoot
of
in the case of the missing knob.
Oh, dear. I did have a look around.
No, nobody's ever mentioned his.
No,
police, have they?
that's what I mean.
No, nobody's ever mentioned his old Todge.
The old Todd.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's I don't know. Be interesting now.
Not really.
Trouble is, the bloody pictures they get of him, it's all grainy anyway with most of it, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, but surely if he's as big and as you know as people think, surely you'd see a lump or a package down there or something.
I think you'd be too frightened to look, wouldn't you? Because you'd be like so shocked looking at it.
I'd be shocked looking at the size of his doodah, I tell you.
Surely his big feet unless he hops everywhere. That is a very good point, Andy. Very good point.
Can't you tell the size of it from the size of your feet? They reckon you can.
Well, I think somebody's lying.
Actually, here's an
He's not
interesting
got a
fact.
photo.
Your penis is only as long as from here to here.
Yes, apparently.
Is that true?
Apparently.
Well,
Apparently.
I've seen casts of hands that were taken in Kentucky, and I'm not kidding you. The casts of the hands were about that fat and that big.
Yep.
They were huge. These are not big.
Now I've got in my head, if I ever discover them, I'm going to start a porn channel for cryptids.
Porn for cryptids.
Or come knock on your tree.
Didn't you get sent a link, which was a porno film called Bigfoot and Me? And there was Bigfoot in between two girls.
Who got that?
Andy sent it to you, or did he send it to Parker? I know he sent it to someone.
No, he didn't send it to me.
I didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
Now I'm pissed off. Why didn't I get it?
I didn't get it.
Not that we endorse the watching of porn, especially with creatures. No. I'll have to send it to you, Dan. When the kids are at school, aren't they? You'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll just lock them downstairs. Memories at the corner of my mind.
This is terrible. I know Rita's bad, eh? But there is a new documentary coming out. And the documentary is of him.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it'll be good when it finally gets released. But
For him, well, he's in a porno. Said Robert.
he said, "No, that is Robert. That's just kinky. Come on,
What?
Bigfoot
What did
and
he
Willie."
say?
Well, he's in a porno. The size of your shoe is from your wrist to your inner forearm.
From here to here.
Oh, okay. It's interesting.
Yeah, my foot's not that big. My foot's not that big.
Yeah, my foot's not that big either.
I'd need freaking clown shoes if that was the case, Kelly. All I need's a red nose.
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill. Hello, Wild Bill.
Good imitation, Dan.
It's good, isn't it?
You forgot
It is,
that.
Viv, try it.
You forgot. Yeehaw!
Wow, Bill back in town.
Right, hang on. Right, this is my shoe.
She's slipper.
Yeah.
It doesn't reach.
It's good to see you, Bill. I haven't seen you for ages, buddy.
He's been on the WKDs tonight, the blue ones.
Yeah.
The E numbers in that.
Oh,
the
foot,
wicked.
Foot, not shoes, he said.
Oh, foot? It's...
Yeah, do it this way
How
then.
are you going to get your foot up there?
Oh, that's right.
Hang on.
She's right.
No, it's definitely... I'm short.
Go on, Dan. I'll pay you a tenner to do it.
Do you know what? I haven't seen my feet in years. Actually, I don't even know if I've still got them.
The same way when I was bigger.
As they say, nothing grows in the shade.
Oh, you crack me up. Oh, dear. You try it, Jay.
I've tried it.
I am.
Does yours match?
Mine.
Matches.
Does yours
Can you
match,
do it,
Parker?
Jay?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll do it now.
Hi, Daryl.
Yeah, well,
True foot is your inner arm length. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
See,
mine
Daryl
isn't.
thinks.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
right.
see, mine isn't. So maybe it's just on a man.
Might be.
Or I'm odd. Or I'm...
Do your other foot as like the breast. We have one bigger than the other.
That's true.
Yep.
I've heard
Do you
that
know
about
what?
breast, yes. If you've got little feet, Annette, does that mean that your hands are just below your elbows?
We call them Winderlickers.
Yes, a glass. I think they need a little licking. Let me have a look at that. Let me in that window.
The same problem.
Do you know what? That's just reminded me of... It's got nothing to do with it, but it's reminded me of...
Oh, this was Scotland under the police here now.
I got bit. Do you remember I got bit by Ken Dodd's dog? Do you remember?
And Ken Dodd's dad's dog's dead.
Yeah.
Remember? That was the bloke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Bill says his foot is the length of his forearm. Okay. So it's mine.
Let me try the other foot. Hang on. Let me try the other foot. Yeah, no, there is a difference.
There you go.
There is a difference, mind you. The breast thing, yeah.
Yes, that's true, isn't it? That one breast is generally smaller than the other.
And you know what? One points in a different direction from the other.
I think that's called gravity, love.
No, it's got nothing to do with gravity. I'm not that bad. I'm actually quite good for my age. Don't you know? Don't you know? You little
Yes,
lady.
that's epic.
Oh dear. So what are you doing this weekend? Or anybody doing anything good this weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I'm going to ask Hazel if I've got feet.
I'm trying to convince Josh to go with me to look for that kid.
Oh, good. Good.
Oh, that'd be good. Is there any news on that little fella?
Yeah.
Bless him.
In a sense, I do hope you find him, but at the same time, I hope it's not you that finds him because it will be upsetting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know that, and I'm prepared for that. So
take a pot of Vic vapor rub and put it under your nose just in case.
I don't need to. I can stand the smell. I don't need to.
Oh,
take a gun in case you run into the prick of a father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Well, he's in jail, but they're both in jail actually.
Good. Good.
It's just unreal.
Can
we say the boy's name? Can we say the boy's name?
Yeah, it's Elijah Vu.
Elijah Vu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless him. Was he 9?
Yeah, I think it was 8 or 7 or 8. No, it was real young.
Hell,
He had a baby
baby.
blanket. They found that, but they didn't find him. So
he can't have gone far, can he? He's got to be close, isn't he?
They think that he's in he's close to me. He's 2 Rivers, not that far away.
Oh man!
But that's where the case happened.
Is there a river nearby where he went missing?
Yeah, it's a national park that they think that he's at.
It's interesting.
Oh, okay.
And you, Bill.
And you, Bill.
And Bill.
Love you, Bill. Yeehaw!
So they think he's in a river there, do they? Poor little thing.
Well, I think he's on the bank of, under some stuff by the river on the property.
Mm.
Yeah, I will. But Kelly, I've already had to have one, so yeah.
Yeah, my wife just had the 3D one.
Yeah.
Do you know? I just hope they find him.
Yeah, I do.
Because he shouldn't be laying out there.
No, it's been too long. It's been months. So.
Has it really?
Yeah, I think like 4 months now. 5 months now. Yeah, 5 months now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's that poor boy. The rest of the family. He deserves to be buried, and his body lay to rest.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. Poor kid.
Kelly.
There's some evil in this world, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there really is. I just hope to God that they do find him.
Well, and if there is a hell, there should be a special place for those people.
Well, let's just hope, and I'm sure it'll happen, that the mother and father will get their 7 colours of crap kicked out of them when they're in prison.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, they probably will do.
At least I know the guy. See, what my theory is because he don't know for sure. Because the guy was punishing the kid, like they said the whole story about his mother sending the kid to this guy, and he was giving him a cold shower. I think it went too far, and he accidentally killed the kid and had to get rid of the body.
Mm-hmm. Your state, they don't do.
Night, Nicola.
Night, Nicola.
Do they?
Huh?
In your state, they don't do the death penalty, do they?
No, we don't have the death penalty. We don't have the electric chair anymore. We don't have anything anymore.
That's a shame.
Oh, the ships are right out of Texas.
Florida still have the death penalty.
Yeah, they still do. I think so.
Texas
still does.
Texas still does.
That have it yet.
Doesn't Nebraska still have it? No, didn't it?
So. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Amanda.
Amanda. I'm jealous. I want to go to Japan.
A bad day.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree. Totally.
Well, I was, because I get into work at stupid o'clock in the morning, and I watched a couple of episodes with Amelia Fox, and they were talking about Susie Lamplugh.
God, that's so 80s, isn't it?
Yeah, they reopened the case because this other guy's now in the frame for her murder. Yeah. And they basically went through all this program, did all this cold case investigating, all the rest of it. And they reckon she's in a canal in Brentford.
I agree with you, Daryl. Do they?
Yep.
Really? And this is in your country?
Left her, though, is there? Can't be anything left of her. She just vanished, didn't she? Mr. Keppel, wasn't it?
It was Mr. Keppel. Sorry?
This is in England?
Yeah.
Okay.
They found 3 more bodies, didn't they, yesterday or today?
Really?
Scattered around up north, up Manchester somewhere.
Mm.
I don't know if I didn't look into it. I don't know if it's a serial killer or what have you. I'm not sure what's going on.
Nettie, just put a knife in your bag or put some hairspray when you go out.
Yep.
Hairspray and matches. That's what you want, Nettie.
Hairspray and a lighter. That'll do.
Don't worry if they're dodgy or not. Just give it straight to the face.
Becca.
or just walk past them, go Gertrude. They'd so shit themselves, wouldn't they? If you said Gertrude to them.
I tell you, man, I do feel sorry for women.
Why?
It's like, well, it's, there's an awful lot of dodgy bastards out there, isn't there? I'm not saying they all are, and don't get me wrong. Most blokes are probably genuine, lovely, lovely people, but
there's women that do nasty things to blokes.
Yeah, but not like that, Viv. Not like me. I can see why women panic.
What's her name? Dennehy. Up
the
here.
American one.
No, up here. She killed them blokes.
She did. Yeah, she did. Yeah.
She was
but nothing like men. And that seems to be, not all men. Most men are decent people, but you get a lot of dodgy bastards about, don't you? We know that from the paranormal. I'm not saying they're not like serial killers, but some of them are pretty close to the wind.
That's why I have a pepper spray.
Yeah, you have to, Daryl. You have to.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, there was this woman, Kelly, near where I lived, and she went on a rampage with this other guy, and she stabbed to death this other guy, dressed him as a woman, and dumped his body in a field on his hands and knees with his bum up. Yeah.
Did she stick something up the anus or something?
I don't know, but
a knife or something. I'm sure.
She then went from there down to Kent, and then is it Kent? And then she started stabbing people. She started stabbing people just randomly. Just happened to walk past her. She'd start stabbing them viciously, and the police even caught up with them, and she tried to stab them. When she was taken into the police station,
she did Kelly,
she was taken into the police station, and she was acting like as if nothing was wrong, laughing and joking.
That's right, Sarah. That's right, Joanne something. Yeah,
Joanne Dennehy, yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit like that. Yeah. But it was a woman that did it. It was a dog walker. He survived, didn't he? Or did he die later on of his injuries or something? Got stabbed 17 times or something?
Situation was. It's always been... something like... At any one time... This is the UK, so I can't speak for the States or anywhere else. But Hazel went to see... When she was a psychology student, she went to a lecture. And the guy there was saying he was... criminologist, he worked with serious crimes, serial killers and stuff, and he said at any one time there's between 4 and 6 serial killers work in a country at any one time. That's fucking frightening.
Yeah, proper, isn't it?
That's proper terrifying.
Do you know, I went to see a criminologist.
You should be, Nettie, you should be.
Yeah, I know you were talking about that.
I went and saw a criminologist. I took the daughter-in-law to be whatever you want to call her, Tori. I took her to see this criminologist she wanted to see, and she did a little little thing with the audience, and you had to watch a film, and you had to decide that you were going to attack one of these 4 people, and you could pick A, B, C, or D. And I think I picked C. I don't know. I looked at this woman walking down this corridor, and I thought, she's got a bit of a hunchback. She's a bit slow. She looks like she's got something wrong with her. Oh, I could give her a right old battering and just leg it, and nobody'd ever know. Right? So I picked that one. And there was not many people in the auditorium that chose her. That most probably didn't see what I saw. And we had to stand up, and there was only a few of us standing at the end. And this woman, she turned around and she said, "Congratulations, you're one of the very few people that I would seriously call psychopathic traits." I went, she just called me a psychopath, stupid bitch. Yeah, she doesn't know what you're talking about.
I went to see a criminal lecture once, and I came away with his laptop.
Oh dear. I don't know. Yeah, don't fuck with me, Daryl. I'll give you a good kicking.
If you're hearing people with problems, use public transport. Just like there's exactly.
Oh, one of my funniest moments in time when I was younger is I got the night bus back from...
night bus used to be a treat, didn't it, years ago?
Oh, I got the night bus.
All the pissheads and lunatics.
I got the night bus back
Still
from
do.
Heaven, just outside of Heaven nightclub in London. And I got the night bus back to Heathrow Airport. Anyway, you know, you get on the bus, you're pissed up, and you get on the bus and you want a seat with no one sitting next to you at the top deck, so you can put your legs across. So we're at the back of the bus, loads and loads of space. Fucking tramp gets on the bus. Well, there's nothing wrong with a tramp getting on the bus. We all looked at him thinking, oh, fucking hell, looks like he could do it. He could do with a good old wash. And he had his carrier bag with him. And we're thinking, oh, yeah, what's he up to now, you know? Anyway, walks to the back of the bus. He only wants to fucking go and sit next to me. Right?
They recognise their own, don't they?
Well, I'm trying not to go because I'm terrible when I'm yakking. And he's got in his carrier bag and he's pulled out this manky old fucking bit of sausage. It was one of these long sausages. It was manky and he was eating it. And he was talking to himself. I'm thinking, don't fucking look at me. Don't look at me. And he's gone, do you fancy a bit of my sausage? I was like,
oh. I can remember when I was younger, sitting down on the train, the bloke put his hand under my arse, so I smacked him in the gob.
Good for you. Good for you.
I've still got the mark.
Eric, do you get many weirdos where you are?
Oh, more than you could ever imagine.
Really?
Yeah.
They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
When we go over to see Eric, we better keep our mouth shut because they've got guns over there. We can't take the piss out of them like we do over here.
I live in farm country, so everybody has a gun.
Well, you need it as well. Is that club still going, Heaven?
Yes.
No, I don't think it is it?
It's more of a music venue, or they do these special nights in there now. It's not like what it used to be.
It was a gay nightclub, wasn't it, years ago? Is it still a gay night?
Yeah.
It's still a gay club.
But the place to go now, apparently, it used to be called the Marquee. It's now called GAYE.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I used to drink in one years ago. It was obviously not gay, but it was. We went in there because it was. You knew you'd have a good night and it's safe. Yeah. You'd never have any trouble in there.
Yeah.
And it was Lasers, which used to be up in Palmer's Green.
Oh right.
It used to be above like a furniture shop. But it was called Lasers. Yeah, it was good nights in there. You never have any trouble, which is why we used to go in there.
Yeah.
Go in and have a drink and no problem. Everybody was enjoying themselves with music.
Get your ass touched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, they weren't like that. They were all right. They were fine. No problem.
This is how old I am. I remember going into a pub called the Royal Oak in Hammersmith. Right. And Lily Savage came on and did
bloody hell. Was that before he was famous or?
Yeah, well, he was sort of doing the Vauxhall Tavern and the other
the circuit. Was That was quite a big gay venue, wasn't it? The Vauxhall, yeah.
There was a drag queen called Millie back in the day, and she was worse than Lily Savage. Honestly, you didn't dare move or do anything wrong because you'd get it off of her. Honestly, it was. I was surprised Millie didn't make it big enough.
Lily Savage was blue as could be, wasn't he? When he was doing his drag stuff, he was quite blue, wasn't he?
He told me to take my dress off because it would look better on him than it did on me. Because I didn't know how to wear it, apparently. That's what he said to me. So I got away with it lightly.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Take your dress off. Take it off. Go on, take it off.
He was like, what's it called? When he like one of the old the old girls up north that used to talk to each other over their fences, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Slagging everybody off. He's been gone now a while, hasn't he? Bless him.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Do you know what? I want to say.
I've been to Margate for years, Daryl.
A big congratulations, not that he will see this on here, but a big congratulations to Grizzly Chris, because he made an announcement apparently he's going to be on a documentary where he goes out looking for a Bigfoot.
Oh, good.
So
good.
Congratulations, Grizz.
Yeah,
we
nice
will
one,
be
Grizz.
looking out for it, and we can't wait for the updates and let us know how it goes. And yeah, no, it's really
nice one,
good.
Grizz.
Really good
luck.
news. So,
well, Grizz.
Good one, Grizz. We could go to Margate and look for cryptids there, couldn't we, Dan?
On the seafront.
Yeah. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Margate and cryptids.
Well, then going on movies, you know, there's some truth in movies. You gotta think that. Oh, hold on a second.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
That, you know that movie Werewolf in London?
Yes.
Yeah, good film.
You know.
Yeah.
Good film.
Yeah.
No trace.
Yeah. Well, he was. He went to.
It is William. Yes, it is. They do stickers for cars, don't they? Keep all them weird.
Yep.
Oh, I'll have to get one when I'm up there next, William.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think they probably are, Gelly. He's quite knowledgeable on the old cryptids. He's an interesting chap to listen to, Grizz. Sorry, Eric.
Yeah.
I said, according to Grizz, he doesn't have a girlfriend. So
I bet he's got loads. Right, listen, guys. Just to let you know, something that Eric, myself, are planning. We better let Dan know, and you guys know that this summer.
Sarah. Yeah, sorry, Viv. Go on.
This summer, we are going to do a live broadcast on the Simply Spooky Network where we are going to do the CE5 experiment. How this is going to work, I have no idea. I might just have to send Dan out in my back garden or something, you know. Me and Jay stay in the warm and keep an eye on things from here.
Yep.
No, but anyway, we are going to be doing some live experiments between the UK and Wisconsin, both at the same time, same experiment, and we're going to look out for the results. So we're going to be doing a little bit more research into it, as in what we have to do and how we're going to do this. But Josh Minota, how do you pronounce his name? Minota. Yeah, he's going to be. Yeah, so this is something we're going to do, and we're going to stream, and we're going to try and make it work. But it's going to be a first for us. Me and Dan never done it, never heard it. Well, I'd never heard of it before.
I'll be honest with you, we haven't got a clue what we're doing the best of times, let alone when.
We'll just write out some instructions and we'll follow them to the letter.
And still get it wrong.
Turn your battery on and point it upwards. Turn your thing on and point it upwards. Yeah,
that will be an interesting experiment, actually.
Yeah, and
there's been quite a few people had good results out of that.
Yeah, but I think if we do it simultaneously, I mean, it's got to be dark in Wisconsin, though, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, because your nighttime is still our daytime. So.
Might have to do it over a couple of nights. Where
are we using laser pointers?
Yeah.
Can I use my Batman torch?
Oh, for God's sake!
Gotham City, where it's.
We'll get Batman.
Well, you want Batman to come round for a cuppa, do you?
They go. There's a fat bloke down there with a torch. Batman on it. There's no intelligent life down there. Let's go.
Park, I'll be waiting for Spider-Man. Where's Mr. Spider-Man?
Where'd he go?
Spider-Man.
That's what he was doing.
I'm still here.
What, was you listening?
Yeah.
Dear.
Talking bollocks.
My Native American name, that is.
That's your middle name.
Here come talking bollocks.
Here come talking bollocks. Imca Shadow.
Oh,
big shit. I'm sure the Native Americans will love me doing that. Bless them.
I wonder what they'd call me.
Don't even start.
Yeah, I wonder what. Well,
Dipshit from South.
What would call us?
Running dipshit. That would be me.
Chief running tap water.
What time is it over here? It's 25 minutes past 8 in the evening.
It is.
What time is it in Wisconsin?
It is 2:25.
2:25. What is that on a Tuesday? Wednesday? Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Hey, guess what? I heard a rumor. It is somebody's birthday today.
It is.
In Seattle. Should we sing him a happy birthday?
Nah, fuck him. Yeah, of course, let's sing him happy birthday.
Let's sing him happy birthday. On a count of 3.
I don't know who it is.
Go on then.
Ross Allison. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
and you. Put your head down the loo.
Happy birthday, young girl.
Allison.
Happy birthday to you.
He thinks he's
78 again.
He thinks he's a superhero, Mr. Lego Man with his cape.
He does love his Lego, does that, Ross?
Never fucking grew up, big kid.
He didn't grow up, no. He didn't grow up. Do you know what? He does all right on it. He does all right on it. He's a bit dolly.
Bit simple, yeah.
He's absolutely as thick as 2 short planks. We get on really well with him. He's actually a really, really intelligent fella.
Yes, he is.
Very, very clever guy. Yeah. Very clever guy. And lovely person.
Right.
In all seriousness, have a great birthday, Ross. And
definitely,
we will see you in a few weeks, hopefully.
See you soon, bud.
We've got things planned.
Things.
Like Things Network.
Things. We go looking for Bigfoot Willie.
It's not a delicacy that you could go and eat, you know.
No.
But yeah.
He meant to stink, can he?
Oh, no. We need to do
Bigfoot.
What are you talking about? Is Willie?
Bigfoot's meant to stink. Well, yeah. Imagine
only when he guffs.
Do you imagine a cottage around it?
Oh, damn!
I do this before.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Who's doing that? I did it last time.
Parker, your turn. It's your turn.
Stop.
Bigfoot only smells when he farts.
He's meant to be quite a huffy whiffy, isn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, like you.
No, I just really stink.
Sorry,
brambles and fleas.
We're talking about dowsing.
Oh, dowsing.
Oh, not that shit. I'll save us all the trouble. It's a load of bollocks. No, actually, it's interesting.
That is good. Can I put a link in for a Paracon that's happening in September? Well, only if it's a good one, because if it's shit, we don't want it on it.
No.
What's on tomorrow's show, Viv?
Yeah, we don't mind, do we, Viv?
No, we don't mind. Tomorrow, should we try and get Ross on?
Yeah.
Should I message him?
Yeah.
Eric, will you message him? Say we want you to talk about Legos.
I don't have this thing.
I'll message Ross. Yeah, I'll do it in the morning.
Just stick it on Daryl. It's fine.
Massage Ross. Okay.
Is that the one in Cheshire, Daryl? I think it's in Cheshire, isn't it? It's happening.
Right, guys, I'm going. I'm going to go to bed.
You look knackered, mate. You need to get
some
rest.
Knackered.
Are you working tomorrow or are you off?
No, I'm off for 7 days until Monday now.
Get some sleep.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, so I'll see you soon. Viv,
okay,
speak to Dan what we was talking about on Saturday, can you? I was going to stay until the end of the show, but
nice one, Daryl.
When we go when come off air, but no, I'm just.
I'll talk to Dan after the show.
Yeah, and, keep Dan informed what was going on and that. So all right.
Okay, we'll have to have a get together or have a chat or.
Yeah, I'll give you a seat. Thank you, Kelly.
Okay.
And I'll see you soon, guys. All right.
Love you, Parker.
Love you. Speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bless him.
He looks knackered, bless him, doesn't he?
He does work hard, doesn't he?
This is the.
There you go, guys. That's the
link.
Facebook link to the Paracon in September.
Go and see Daryl. Daryl will tell you all sorts of bollocks.
Like us.
Yeah, he's just like us. He talks bollocks, but he's fun.
He's a good lad.
He's a good lad. Go and see him. Go and get your picture done with him. Get his autograph.
That'd be good.
Can't have mine because I'll have to charge you for it.
I'll let you have mine, but I don't know how to write.
We are gonna get some stuff made up, and because we know we got to send some over to Sarah.
Yep.
But hopefully this year, don't take our word for it, but we're hoping we might get to Barry Island to see her.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and we're going out. We're going out, and we're going to get pissed, and we're going to have fun. Don't worry about Bigfoot. Don't worry about ghosting. Don't worry about any of that.
You're welcome, bud.
That's what we're going to do.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, Robin!
No problem.
Hi, Robin!
Hiya, Robin. Hope you're good. Been a long time.
How is it up there in... She's in Texas now, isn't she?
I know, she's moved. Yeah, she was on the Mississippi, wasn't she?
Yeah. Weather's got to be better up there, surely.
Texas is going to be boiling, I would imagine, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's got to be roasting, isn't it, Texas?
Just why they got a big hat.
I don't know how people live in that heat. I suppose...
You get used to it, I suppose, after.
I bet it is
Australia.
awesome. I bet it is awesome, actually.
Yeah.
I bet it does. I must admit, Texas does look awesome.
Yeah, we need Robin back on the show. Let's put her name.
Yeah, definitely. Robin, you all right to come back on at some point? Please.
Pretty please. We love you. Missed you, Robin.
We do. 2 blocks from the beach. Bloody hell. That's a skipping a trip, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's lovely.
Yeah.
Beach. Oh, bless you, Robin. Thank you.
Good. We'll send you over some dates.
Yeah.
She's a good woman.
She's a good woman. Thank you, Robin.
Does anyone know how Shanta's doing?
No, I was wondering that, Bri. I haven't heard anything. I'm guessing no news is good news.
The last I heard was they were trying to ascertain the extent of her injuries.
God love her.
That she'd been through the worst.
Mm-hmm.
They got her stable, but they were still yet to ascertain the extent. So she is going to have some life-changing injuries.
She's gone through it, that poor girl.
She has. And, you know, all I can say is she needs...
Twice or 3 times?
Yeah,
she needs to come home.
3 times.
She needs to come here.
Yeah, she needs to come over here, but she'd be safe over here. Well,
yeah.
Well,
I'm moving. Part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if she loves her horses, she can still have horses over here. There's, you know, many race horses and tracks and things.
God, we've got tracks everywhere over here. Yeah. She would have no trouble. With her background and history, she'd have no trouble getting a job with horses.
Yeah.
No trouble whatsoever.
Yeah. I'm going to film the horses tomorrow. I'm going to film the horses tomorrow and send it to Rita.
Cool.
Do you know what? The horses, before they start going off on their gallops, they get all bouncy and they turn sideways and they get all excited. Oh, I'm going to run in a minute. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go that way. Oh, they're so funny. They crack me up. They do.
That's like that guy today. Did you see the guy today in Hainault? with the sword.
No.
2 police officers he stabbed. He's killed one young kid of 13, and somebody else has been stabbed. I don't know if anybody's critical or not. Well, one poor kid died. Then they found 3 bodies yesterday, dumped around Manchester.
Oh.
There was another murder yesterday, stabbing, wasn't there? Oh, no, it's a murder. Somebody, they're after 2 Polish guys. I don't know.
What part of Aussie land, Kelly? I have family that live in the Blue Mountains, New South Wales.
Oh, nice.
We can go and stay with her if you want, Dan.
Right, Aussie. Yeah, I'd like to go Oz, actually.
They wouldn't know how to take us over there. We'd have to take the piss out of all of them.
They're the same as us, though, aren't they? They're the same as us, really, aren't they?
Well, you know what? You know what I'd be doing? I'd be sitting on the street corner with the Aborigines getting pissed with them.
Yeah, it'd be good. New South Wales.
She's in New South Wales.
Yeah, I must admit, I like the idea of Oz. I like the idea of this. I love spiders.
Oh,
God, I love spiders.
I don't mind a fruit bat. I don't mind a fruit bat. They are cute.
Oh, yeah, York was the old executioner's place, wasn't it? Well, what's his name got hanged, wasn't it? I think.
He's talking about the races, not bloody executions.
No, York's where they. That was the execution thing. That was where they hanged Dick Turpin, wasn't it?
Dick Turpin, yeah. He wasn't guilty.
Oh, bless you, Kelly.
Oh, well, if we ever get over there, we'll let you know, and we'll.
I'd like to see Oz. I'd like to see Oz. It does look breathtaking. But I'd like to see a lot of America. America looks breathtaking as well.
Yeah.
Stunning, absolutely gorgeous landscape. There's so much beauty in this world.
Do you know, I got blown away with when I was with William in Oregon. Honestly,
it's gorgeous, Oregon, isn't it?
William, just spoiled for choice where he is. Honestly, he's one of the luckiest people I know. Who's having a Savoy, Terry?
America's got absolutely breathtaking scenery, isn't it? It's stunning. So's Oz.
I didn't even see that.
Terry's eating Savoys.
Savoy.
Just don't watch this back then, because it'll put you off your Savoy. Corpus Christi in Texas. Wow.
Oh, that'd be cool. Texas. I'd love to go to Texas as well.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with them. They are, yeah. Obsessed with them. I used to have a massive collection of spiders. I think I had over 85 at one point, tarantulas, different types of tarantula.
I've got a spider outside by one of my baskets, and it's brown in colour, but it's
massive, isn't it?
Its body is quite circular and shiny, and it's darker than the rest of the body. Really unusual spider. Look, it is. I haven't killed it or anything. It's eating my bloody flowers, but
there's something like 40. They reckon there's 45,000 different subspecies of spider, and they reckon there's probably another 45,000 species haven't. There's been one they've reported in South America that they've seen that they thought it was extinct, but it's been seen by some of the locals. It's as big as a dog.
No,
big as a dog. It's the name. It's an actual. It's a proper genus. Oh God, I love them. I love them. Absolutely love them. Do you know what?
As big as a dog. I know that the Goliaths were massive as they were, but
yeah, the Goliaths was 13-inch leg span. I used to have a couple. They're aggressive, and I used to have a couple of
camels.
What were they called now? Can't think the name of them. No, can't remember the name of them. But I had a couple of they were of a Goliath type, but their leg span was about 12 inches. But the Goliaths used to be their leg spans are like a dinner plate.
No,
but they're beautiful.
No.
They're beautiful.
They eat those in the Amazon, don't they?
They do, because they're protein. Good protein. Africa, I think a lot of people eat meat in Africa. Very good protein, apparently. It would, yeah. It'd be amazing. Well, if you think about it,
Dad, put a lead on it and take it for a walk.
Take me for a walk up a tree. If you think about it, if you go back to the Jurassic period, there was a scorpion that would have been the size of a family car.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So imagine that. I mean, just to see one of them would be. If I had a time machine, I think I'd like to go back that far just to see the different diversity of wildlife. I think it'd be just phenomenal.
Nah.
The Goliath bird-eating spider was the largest spider in the world.
Goliaths, yeah, they're big. They're big. But they think this thing, apparently a couple of people have seen it cross a road. So
why didn't they run it over with the car?
Not doing the harm to anybody, is it?
No, it's a spider.
Just living its life. They're beautiful, though. Matt would be knackered without. We would be knackered without spiders. Absolutely. They keep so much bacteria and germs down.
They do, actually.
They're amazing creatures.
They're great for mosquitoes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're amazing creatures. Absolutely breathtaking.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. I mean, they're probably one of my favourite animals, without a shadow of a doubt, because there's so many different colours and shapes, and some of them got Indian ornamentals. Yeah. They glow.
Don't be bringing Indian into it. What is wrong with you?
They glow. They're like a bright.
There's Pakistani spider and a Sikh spider.
The Indian one's got a little turban on his head.
Sorry.
But,
I couldn't help myself.
But they're lovely. They're lovely. They're beautiful.
No.
What's
your favourite? What's your favourite animal?
We wouldn't.
Eric, what's your favourite animal?
My favourite animal or my favourite bug?
All right, bug.
Actually, the banana spider is my favourite spider.
Exactly, Terry. What's your favourite bug, Eric?
The banana spider.
Nice.
Spider again.
Nice. Woodlice are quite cute.
I like a praying mantis because after the female has had a nuptials with a male, she kills him.
Same with tarantulas.
It's just like one use, that's it.
Same with some tarantulas.
I've seen a two-tailed tarantula.
They're amazing tarantulas.
Now, millipedes are cool.
Millipedes are amazing. Millipedes are pretty cool.
And I do like a cockroach.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't like them in my house, but I do like a cockroach.
They're amazing. Fox has got a couple of boys. He's got one as a pet now. I think he's called Dave. He had another one called Dave and Bert, they were called.
Dave and Bert. Oh, dear. Yeah. Right, do you know it's 1:45 now?
I know.
We're only going to do another 15 minutes.
Scarab beetles are beautiful, Robin, aren't they?
Dung beetles are pretty cool. How they roll that big piece of shit.
Amazing, isn't it? Amazing, isn't it? Big bit of shit.
In a perfectly sphere ball and
About sums my life up, that does.
Yeah.
Talking of dung,
pushing a big bit of shit uphill.
I heard that in I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Namibia, they have rhinos, and the rhinos feed off the myrrh bushes, and apparently the rhino shit in Namibia is the best smelling shit in the world.
Really?
Apparently, it is awesome. Apparently, because of the myrrh that it's eating, you could make perfume from it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine making perfume from rhino shit?
Well, it's amazing. They use lots of bugs and that in perfumes anyway, don't they? And stuff.
Don't know about them. Yes.
Why is it good for Sunday lunch? Everyone runs home with a leg. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly, Robin. Exactly. We'll do, Rita.
Oh, she's lovely, isn't she?
They do. Civets.
Yep. And monkey poo too.
I used to have one.
Monkey picked tea. I had monkey picked tea.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. From Borneo. When I went to Borneo, I had some monkey.
Rita says hello.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
We had a civet and it bit Dan in front of a load of kids at a party. And one of the kids went, "You're bleeding." And Dan went, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." He was horrible. He was so savage.
He kept on. He kept going, "Yeah, you're bleeding." Shut up.
It's fine. That is
rhino perfume make you horny.
And he bit you. You You went in the enclosure to feed him, and he bit you, and he wouldn't let go. And I was in the shower, and you were going, Hazel, bring some pineapple, come on.
Bastard. He's a vile animal.
That is funny.
The most savage animal we've ever had.
Oh,
the vet had to knock him out. Something of an operation or something, didn't he?
We were trying.
And the vet said, and bearing in mind this vet was a zoo vet, he said that's the most aggressive animal I've ever seen in my life. And it was only about 8 inches long, wasn't it?
We were trying to get him castrated. That was it, to see if it was worth getting him properly castrated and if it would calm him down. It didn't calm him down.
He got angry.
Did it make it worse?
Yeah, he just got more pissed off. He was about that.
Yeah,
kind of getting
8 inches. Yeah, he wasn't very big.
He was small but feisty.
Oh, that is funny.
Do that again. How big was he? Somebody take a photo.
You.
Further up.
Oh my God, he's being Hazel, just slap him. He's being rude.
hang on. Put it there. Put it back.
I can't get it in the camera.
Smaller.
Like minusy. It just goes in. Like an innie belly button.
Oh,
Mostly goes in me.
Oh, that's what I mean. It's an innie belly button. Well,
they make
get around me now.
They make a lovely couple. She's too good, Dan.
I'll make a lovely couple on my own.
She's too good for you, Dan. She's too good for you.
Everybody's too good for me. I said she became one of life's winners when she met me.
What are you like? Tomorrow, whatever happens, tomorrow will be fun at 8:00 on Simply Spooky Network. The three of us will be getting into some shenanigans of some sort. Yeah.
funny animal stories.
Hopefully we'll have young Roth on tomorrow. Bless her. Not so young now. He's a year older as of today, isn't he?
Yeah. We'll try and get hold of him. If not, we'll try and get him locked down on a date and we'll get him on. But it's always fun when we've got Ross on.
Oh, Ross is great. Ross is a good laugh. Ross is a really, really lovely guy.
Yeah.
He really is.
And we need to get William back on as well. Because it's been a while since we spoke to William. Mr. Becker himself.
Yes, it'd be nice to get William on.
Yes. Got a lot to
catch up. We haven't had William on for ages.
No. Maybe we should get William on tomorrow.
Get William on.
Should we get William on?
If William's up for it, yeah. You're in the right place for it, Robin. You're in the right place.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to say before we go?
No, not really.
No. Just be nice to each other, really.
Yeah.
Too much aggression and violence and horribleness in the world.
Yeah.
Just don't care about. Do you know the one thing I'd like to do? Wave a wand so everybody goes back to being the way they used to be, because politics has got so
let me just tell you something. I saw something really funny on the news. I think it was either last night or this morning. We saw Rishi Sunak falling off a scooter.
What a prick he is, isn't he?
Did you see it?
I'm going to have to watch it.
He hit the floor hard. That must have hurt. And it made me chuckle.
Good.
I had to stop it.
It's a shame we didn't have Boris Johnson on the handlebars when he did it. The rest of the Tory cabinet. Bastards.
Oh, dear. But anyway, I thought that I'd tell you that funny bit of politics.
Cheered us all up.
Yeah. Right. We will be back tomorrow. Hopefully you can join us then.
Don't let it, Sarah. You're better than that, and you're more than that.
Yes.
Remember, politics come and politics go.
Let's go. We're
here for
stand united, and you wait till we get down there. You wait till we get down there. You won't know what's hit you, girl. Honestly.
So bollocks to the politicians and the politics.
What happened to
yourself? Live for yourself.
That's a ghost there, look.
Yeah, that's what I think.
There's something not right there. I don't know what's happening there.
Did he spit on the screen?
I think so.
Spat on your. You spat on your. Just wipe your camera. Wipe your camera.
Wipe your camera apart. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
What was that? I must have spat on it.
Yeah, he spat on it. Dirty. Dirty.
Well, on that note, everybody have a good night.
It won't spit.